Okay. Decent events, some low ops, but I think I can work with this. I'm just going to set myself here to do not disturb. Okay. Okay. Hopefully we get NATO off for free. 3 potential candidate events. I guess no reason to burn my clock for no reason. Right, so hopefully we don't see Marshall here. (442) is probably not Marshall, so that's good. I think it's Nasser, right? Kind of keeps a little bit of gas in the tank. There is the option to make a play for Europe, event Romanian, but I have D-stall. I feel like I want to, Okay, wait, actually, let's think about this. There's AI war, and then a big coup here, but, like, then Middle East happens, right? There's Nasser, and then probably a coup of Iran in this position. D-cards, if they counter coup, D-stall. Socialists, and then a coup of Italy. I mean, 5/6 of the time it gives me Italy, but then I've used my 2 most playable big cards, and I have a bunch of, like, little cards. I don't think I like the Europe play. It's probably Nasser. Kind of expect Purge. Simply because the last couple games I've been purged on turn 1 to varying degrees of success. This is a best of 3. Yeah. See, I have just the clairvoyance of a whatever. It's fine. Let's avoid Warsaw Pact triggering. Okay. This is a semi-decent result, right? Because I mean, it's not a 1 or a 2. And it sort of maybe invites a response, and then we destall and get Thailand or something. All a bit awkward under Purge. See, the rest of my hand here looks rather uninspiring after that. But there is the slight advantage of most of my hand being eventable to varying degrees of eventable, right? Like I could theoretically event socialists just to be annoying, or event AI war with 50% odds to potentially take them out. And like I could event Romanian for destall fuel, but that's a 1-up anyway, so it's not affected. I'd probably event destall in this position. I've heard it's a good event. Okay. Yeah, that's all very correct. Okay. Okay, so actually this merits some thought, right? It's either I spread or I coup, right? If I coup, then they get a very attractive coup on Iran. If I coup here, they get a very attractive coup on Iran in exchange for me then cleanly destalling into Thailand, Angola, and Chile, which is incredibly aggressive on turn 1 when I'm under purge. That's I don't know about that. If I spread, I would take Libya or go into Pakistan or something. Um, and then they coup, I coup something, I lose access, then I event destall. I don't like that either. Uh so I guess the other question is, do I want to make a one-op play or a two-op play? Right? Two-op being socialists. I think it's a one-op play. And is there a one-op play that moves the needle? I don't think so. So I think we have to, or like, it will suck losing this Yugoslavia op, but I don't think there was much of a choice. Destall fuel is weird. Okay, cooing Malaysia does nothing. Cooing Lebanon could be kind of funny. Gives them easy mill ops. Potentially gives me destall fuel. Also has like a 33% chance of doing nothing. If I coup, they coup Iran. I destall really aggressively and awkwardly. Oh god. If I coup Lebanon and then they coup back, then nothing has happened, right? So I don't know about that one either. If I put ops into Pakistan, I don't like any of these options. I think I'm just gonna coup and figure it out later. Um, this may have lost me the game. Okay. Um, and now I have to kind of put my, I have to, I have to cash this check that I've written, right, and destall incredibly weirdly. I kind of have to do it, don't I? And just what? God, this is a fucking nightmare of a destall. Where does the fourth one go? This is hmm. Egypt is terrible. Like, yeah, that's a terrible destall. Maybe I didn't think this one through, chat. If I lose the Syrian op, like the whole premise of cooing was to take Thailand, right? And I can't exactly not take Thailand after this move. I hate taking out of Syria, but I think I have to. And I think it has to be this, right? And then we ball. Woof. This is this is already a little too much excitement for me. I don't think I'm capable of playing like this. This is me throwing down the gauntlet of like the hyper aggressive Chinese strategy and going like, witness me, Wei Run. Witness me. Uh okay. Wow, I'm still stuck playing this position. It didn't get any better when I looked away, unfortunately. When I went to unwrap my. Wow. Okay. Ooh boy. Mm-hmm. Every op here has to matter. Um, Zaire. I think right. I have like 4 ops to work with. Zaire, Libya, Thailand. I don't know if I can afford Libya. I don't know if I can afford to not afford Libya. Um, okay. There's a lot of very interesting stuff happening here. This is all very high level stuff. It's got to be this, right? Um, I mean, with this early destall and a kind of a sort of... Okay, I wasn't going to space anything anyway, so I guess that's fine. With this head start on the mid-war regions, this is, I think, pretty mandatory. It would have been nice to event Romanian, uh, one for destall fuel and two for like then I could socialists right now and it would be Dom very temporarily and it would be more forcing. But okay. Okay. Interesting that Max discarded to like I guess yeah, you don't want to hold blockade, right? But um De Gaulle could have been rather efficient. Can I justify socialists in this position? Does that do anything? Or do I want two ops? Okay, I think what are the candidate moves here? There's no Asia Dom play unless I take like Vietnam, which just makes me want to throw up in my mouth. Um, I could socialists in Europe, and then Max breaks Egypt, and then that's what 6 VP. I don't think I can. I think Libya is more sound, right? I have to make something of this, which I hate. I hate that, right? I don't think when okay, they cannot break me. They cannot. I guess they could break me here, but like they could just as easily take France. Warsaw's coming and Truman is RFG'd, so this is, I think, playable. Okay, they had some heat. Okay, Warsaw is here. That's actually quite relieving. Again, it's a shame about the Syrian op. I guess if I had perfect knowledge, I would have taken out of Poland a little bit and then kept Syria, and then maybe I'd have Dom later, but this is also fine. Um, yeah, I mean, that's very orthodox. Okay, I get 5 year, some decent ops. Um, I guess C5, right? There's 3 scorings afoot. Uh, somewhat blue hand, but like otherwise stomachable. I give EEU first and then give Indy Reds. Formosan probably doesn't do much. C5? C5 hitting Asia, I think, would be enormous. Um, C5 hitting Europe would be mostly just sad because it would mean that I'm probably giving up Europe Dom. Um, C5 hitting the Middle East. Uh, we'll see what happens. But it's turn 2, all the scorings are here. Okay. 2 more 4s afoot. Oh, wow. Okay, well that sucks that that went like that. Because now I'm down 7 VP. Which is generally, and this is true, not how I like to play this game. Um, especially because the other scorings are not here. So it's quite possible that I just eat shit, right? Like I get Europe scores twice and then... but we cannot play like that. It's not a terrible result. Okay. IP war is gone. There is the option to flip. There's no longer the option to flip. Okay. Interesting stuff. Well, I know the other scorings are not coming. So... South Korea is pretty important here. And then... I will get 2 VP back in the form of Millops. I'll hold 5 year, give containment. That is convenient. That is convenient. I don't think it... I think I'd still fight for South Korea. Like, I don't think it moves the needle here, but it is definitely very nice to have just shut all of that down. This is a theoretical Formosan board. I don't yet know if that merits spacing it. Um, do. How many ops do I have and how many do I need? Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I have 10 ops here. Yeah, that Europe situation is not good. 2, 3. There isn't really a path to Asia Dom, which is rather unfortunate. And I know they don't have the other scorings. I could just fortify the mid-war here, and just accept that we'll probably be playing a somewhat long game, like without any sort of path for me getting the early VP that I want and need. Is there a rush to space and stuff? I don't think so. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That works. This is technically Asia Dom. So that is like a forcing move by like the most strained definition of it known to man. Decision time on Formosan. Let's space it. Alright, maybe I should have taken the ops. Right, because of, wait, what? Because of, oh, so they have decall. I mean, is it that important to hold when I'm already in Africa? I don't know. I realize now taking Egypt or Saudi messes with this plan, but you know, sometimes yeah, it does. Yeah, it's unfortunate. They get the Middle East. Okay, well I get all the scorings and stuff. That's not fun. Cool. Can't do anything about the Middle East. I assume that's the headline. Um, a 5-year Europe, which they don't know about. Um, I guess what is this? Fidel is, I think, the most like economic. C5 would let me potentially get Middle East Dom. Um, this is not a very good board state for me. I do confess. It could be CIA. No, all right, nothing. Fine. So Gulf states did nothing, which probably any competent player could have told me, but it was, I don't know, maybe kind of funny. What is this? Okay, I have no ops. Um, at least Europe will not score, and Asia will not be getting dominated. So, um, that's all like fine, I think. Is there a path to me getting Asia Dom? Oh wait, maybe I should see what the cards are left. This is probably something I should have been doing from the beginning. 1, 3, 4. I have Marshall. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. On Warsaw Socialists. I know they have decall Suez. CIA. Decall Suez, CIA. I don't think there's a path to Asia Dom. I think I'd rather fortify this position here. So I think, do we just score Asia? I think we just score Asia. Which sucks, but at least we'll be entering a mid game where the VP track is even, but I have advantageous positions in South America, Africa, and somewhat Central. Oh, I guess if they want to space Suez as well and, have me recant that even VP track thing, I can't really stop them. Do I give Marshall in this position? Kind of don't like giving Marshall. Do I need 4 ops? I kind of might need ops though. We'll see. Um, Place influence. I think this is fine. So far, kind of mid. I think this was unsound with the Saudi Arabia move. Maybe Muslim Revs claps their cheeks and I take Dom or something somewhere. I'm not sure. Okay, this is probably time to make a decision about Marshall. What would I do with the 4 extra ops? Probably take South Africa. I think I cannot. Okay, well, I keep missing space rolls. Kind of want to leave Europe. Like maybe that induces them to overprotect it when I don't know. Okay, that's annoying. I'm really tired of all that. Now they event bear trap or grain sales on turn 3. I think this is fine. Okay, we'll be down slightly, but yeah, we'll be down 5 actually. It's annoying. That's an annoying redraw. Hmm. I think this is Brezhnev. I think this is a clear Brezhnev. Okay, this is a good matchup because yeah, this is gonna be an exciting turn. But okay, 3, 4. Like Like, you give me nuke subs, right? It's gonna be my signal to attack. Okay. Right. Okay. Cool. Where one head grows, another takes its place, or something cringe like that. 3 and 4. Nah. Should I even take, though? And if I don't take, maybe I just need a few. Do this. I don't think I can give Omit. Even under Brezhnev, I don't think I can give Omit here. Um, okay. It's OPEC. So yeah, Gulf States was completely useless. Always fun. Um, okay. Summit, Sadat, Camp David. They have NATO. Not that that particularly matters to me. You get out of gunman. Okay. All unfortunate stuff. Wait, okay, so Missile Envy will pull NATO as free ops, right? We like that. Thank you. I mean, I'm gonna take VP, right? Um, and if they let me, I'll flip Indonesia too. I don't care. Um, they have to play this. And they're gonna let me, so will. Am I missing something? Right, they have to score stuff. Summit, Sadat, Camp David, OPEC. Thank you. Cool. I'm just gonna take South Africa. Did we put a fourth in here? I think so. A third, I mean. I kind of want one small step, but I don't know if I can afford. I kind of need it as a coup card now. Yeah, that sucks, but what's a girl to do? OPEC is still 3 VP. Um, okay. But okay. We kind of ate it a bit in Africa, sort of, but I cannot give Omen, right? Can't do it. I cannot go into Nigeria, so I think do we just event this? Actually, we do this. That is technically more correct than eventing it, I think, because it keeps it around. Ooh, yeah, I mean, that's correct. There's a Dom on the board now. Che is nice for that. Unfortunately, doesn't have any other valid uses. That might be enough. Okay. Hmm. Hmm. Sometimes I don't think Grain Sales is a very good card for the USSR to draw. Um, is it Che anyway? Like, um, hmm. Che with one target to coup a African battleground. Don't know about that. Don't know about that. Maybe that's not particularly good. Okay. Okay, Omit not very playable. Grain Sale is not very playable. US Japan I can suffer. Nixon also not very playable. Is this the China card after cultural? Not sure. Hmm. I want the coup. I think it's got to be Che, right? Olympics is suicidal. Cuban Missile Crisis is actively harmful. Comic-Con is just kind of embarrassing. Che is the only card that like does something. Vaguely does something. Okay. And do not coup, but at least we got our money's worth there. Um, and now we proceed to play Twilight Struggle over here. Okay, there's some rolls. This is like hopefully that the Che coup was convincing enough that even though I give them a tempo, they cannot like. We'll see. We'll see if they score for 8. I mean, if it's 8 instead of 10, I'm still happy. Like, uh, that's fine. Okay. I mean, like, we were one move away from Dom, but also this is on the heels of a nuclear subs turn. Like, I think that's like quite acceptable here as an outcome. Um, okay. Let's see here. I think Formosan's going to be given kind of regardless here. Let's take it anyway before like colonials or something. Puppets. It's still country shaped. It's still battleground. Um, does that threaten weird relines? No. I mean, if you're telling me you have it and I'm going to get 8, I'm quite happy with that. Okay. What do we do now? Camp David was discarded. Sadat was removed from the game. We could be annoying in Africa. Or not, no, in the Middle East, right? I mean, it's scored, but remaining regions are in my pocket unless I want to overprotect stuff, which is there's a serious argument that I should, but um don't know. Don't know. It's all a bit advanced for me. Maybe I'll put US Japan into Japan. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4. Honestly, kind of a annoyingly useful use of it, right? If we do this, and then we do this. Okay, we haven't seen any power cards, which is a little bit distressing. Really? Okay. That's, you know, not a very inspiring, aggressive move. Can I justify this? Can I justify fighting an ops war in Japan? Like, maybe. I'm running out of good cards, but presumably, like, so are they. If that's their response, say you right, they're gonna want to space something, score something. Yeah, they have to. Okay, they space OPEC, which is okay. Now we're getting headline peaked on. Maybe I take this tempo to, um, or we take Japan outright. Can I justify that, chat? I don't think I want it. I'd have to give either Omit with a board like this or Nixon, which means I'm giving China anyway. I think this is legitimate. Okay. Oh, space. I don't like holding these guys, but if I had to, I could give 2 VP. And Omit might get more playable as the board moves along. Okay. 2. Okay. 1. 2, 3. Let's just... I expect maybe a coup of Haiti, but I'd like to be a bit professional about things. I don't like that we're kind of holding bad cards. I definitely don't like that the power cards have not been seen. Quite a lot of bad blue events have not been seen. Like that one. That's... Okay, well, I mean, clear Junta. Alliance AR1. Ooh, there's some bad stuff in this hand. Cards. I expect ABM or Brush or something. John Paul is really not givable. Oh boy. Whew. Okay. Mm-hmm. Cool. I guess it doesn't matter. Okay. I think it's this. Presumably they take Mexico. They could GM me as well. This is, yeah, a bit precarious now. But do we just score anyway? If we score, they gem me, I lose this. If I put 2 ops here and here, they coup me, I score, we don't lose this. So, this. I'm playing all my good cards. Okay, haven't seen Ask Not. This can turn. This can turn, they coup me. Score. Lose Cuba, but I kind of have to. Right. Okay, that sucks. Not much I could have done. Warsaw was removed. This is not the sort of board where Warsaw looks like it's removed. I think I cannot give John Paul under any circumstances, which means we're spacing no rad because I don't want to give that either, and it's the only spaceable card that I have. And then we are cooing with the other stuff, giving Nix and giving OAS. Wow. I guess so. Do they have the scoring? I don't know. Can I space now? I think I should. Okay. This is misery. Maybe I should have... Maybe I should have kept something for Bear Trap. Ooh, now I'm just thinking about Bear Trap, to be quite honest. That might have been. Yeah, I think I'm gonna suffer. I think I'm gonna suffer real quickly. Okay. Cool. Nice. Have to give this. I can't give John Paul like this after Warsaw, right? Like that's just asking to be Europe controlled. And I know I typically play games asking to be Europe controlled, but um the other way like openly invites being Europe controlled, and I don't think we can do that. Where's South America? No South America. Okay. That was fine. That was not. Okay. At least most things are over control already. We'll be down VP. They'll have like a few positive regions. I have a few positive regions. A nice 7-point Asia. Haha, I'm in danger. Okay. Which one would I rather lose? Is that what we're just asking? No, I think I'd rather lose the other one. Because Thailand, then they have to play China, and then I'm still not dominated, right? Like, it takes the dom away, but there are still moves. Yeah, this is the part of the game where I take it. Yeah. Oh boy. Yeah, this is real bad. Real bad. Okay. Well, now I can quite easily get dominated in Asia. Um, yeah. All right. Thank you. Reverse Hassan realigns is pretty funny. But this is yeah, this is definitely Asia. Um okay, what is this? This, right? I mean, they can ignore me there. It's fine. It's not terminal for them to just ignore me there. Yeah. That's very legitimate. That's very legitimate indeed. CIA is fun. Thailand at least is brushable. They have South America. Though they have Astronaut though, don't they? Um and ABM. Okay. This is turning. They have Asknot, South America, ABM. I guess De Gaulle. Maybe. Or Brush. Brush of Thailand would be really nice. I know I'm going to event Brush. I'm not necessarily going to event De Gaulle. But do I want to reserve Brush for, like, Africa? I'm not sure. Africa's also not known. Um, hmm. This is yeah, this is questionable. Brush could hit Italy, too. Or... Actually, De Gaulle is nice. It just takes France. Potentially. We'll see. And if it forces them to use ABM to like protect France, that's also fine. Right? They do that instead. Which maybe I should have predicted. At least we're out. Please don't coup Africa. Right. I could give CIA. Um, maybe I should have brushed Italy. Now I can give CIA. Now I don't like my position so much, though. Because, um... Okay, yeah, that's legitimate. Okay. Should just coup, right? We should just coup the damn thing, be done with it. Probably. At least that's like a tempo or something. I don't know. Nothing good to salt for yet. Right. Okay. Thank you. Exactly 4. Okay. All right, we're back to something. Sanity? I don't know, sanity. Iran is hanging. They have to... Ooh, Central too. In Summit. Okay. Like... Okay. Space... Puppets? Right. And then... Salt is tempting. I think this is fine. It allows an extra coup. That's the problem with salting on Air 7. But now I can realign North Korea with ABM. Right? That's the vision. It might not be a good vision, but that's the vision. Okay. Okay, interesting stuff here. Interesting stuff going on. Reformer is good. DEFCON 5. Do I have major worries about DEFCON 5? Okay, normally Reformer is good because then I can take France, but I cannot do so at DEFCON 5. That is the other issue. EU is basically a DEFCON card. Like it's unplayably bad in this position. Um, hmm, hmm. Okay, interesting stuff. Is it just ABM? Give a few cheeky little realigns on North Korea? Think. This is playable or something. Okay, that's a good move. Um, Come on, I'm at +2. Okay. Thank you. Okay. If I coup, then they can take it back with a 4. If I just take, then they... Yeah, I think I just take, right? Then we exchange coups in Africa or something. A little worried about war games. Okay. Interesting. Space EU. Hold NORAD. NORAD gets playable. Um, I don't like that they are ahead in VP. Okay. Problem is now I'm running out of useful moves. You have to give Marshall. I think this is fine. Come on. Ugh, I'm kind of out of useful cards, that was the problem. Okay. Fine. Unless I give NORAD. Telegraphing it's so hard, right? Like, unless they think I have it. Unless they think I have it. But I don't know. That is certainly a move. uh, okay. Quick question. This is like if they're using war games for that, then I'll coup with the reformer, right? If we're like this is this is what ITSL semifinals level play looks like. 2 players in the global top 10 right now, couing Indonesia Okay, that sucks. And no one had it. Okay. It was all very funny. Okay. Anyway. Right. Okay. That was all certainly Twilight Struggle. Um, that was all. Those were all definitely moves. Okay. Star Wars is sort of a problem. It's fine. It's fine. Okay, no war games though. So, and no Salt, no Star Wars. So that's good. Che is strong. Um, yeah, I don't know if they can hold the line here. Europe and Africa and all the yeah. I think it's probably Marine Barracks, right? And then I simply just take Egypt here and then ask questions. And I cannot give Star Wars, so we will space it, hold EU, space that on turn 10 if we have to. Oh no. Uh-oh, spaghetti-o. Okay, maybe I should have invented the Reformer. Ooh. Okay. That's a problem. That's a problem. Takes them 14 ops to take it over. Yeah. Hmm. This is probably lost now, isn't it? That's very interesting. Very interesting stuff happening here. We just coup and pretend the game goes on as normal. What are we hoping for at that point? Cannot get to 20. So I cannot end the game. No Quagmire, no Europe reversal cards, no... this is interesting stuff. Okay. I might be finally paying the price here for my no ABM, no Reformer, no. It's like in cards like Pershing are not going to do it. Cards like Comic Con are not going to do it either. Yeah, this is not good. This is not good. Not good. Not good. So I'll just play for what we got. Ready? I'm glad the viewers can enjoy this. Because I am not. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, maybe they don't have 7 ops and there are 4 remaining ARs. I mean, that's impossible. So I don't know why I'm saying that. Cope? Not sure. Okay. Okay, Reformer into Indonesia like that was stupid. Even just over controlling, giving up the temporary Asia Dom. Anything, really. Because this is what I get. Yeah, that is They have no fear. Why should they? Um, I have nothing to spring on them either. So you just need 6 ops. Who knows? Oh no. That'll do it. That'll do it. That'll do it. Getting destroyed. Yeah. Um, that that'll do it. I don't know. I don't know what else to say about that. Cause this is Lostissimo, right? Guess this. They take more, but it's done. Not my yeah, I deserve this too. No war games. Um, I guess it has to be this, right? We just have to what, hope against hope that they have no ops? Like this is fucking mess. Okay. And I don't know. One of these. Maybe their entire hand is unplayable. That's how you know it's a good time, is you're at maybe their entire hand is unplayable. Okay. I mean, this is the only move, right? But if they have like Glasnost or Cal, um, should have led with China. That was a God damn it. Yeah, now it's done. Okay, yeah, no, this is done, right? Like, I mean, I have twos and stuff. This is completely over. Unless they have to score. But no. Yeah, now I can't even break anything. So I didn't actually check where DEF CON was when I made that coup. This is yeah, this is done. Cool. I don't think they have so many threes. It's just entirely been threes to counter fours that I don't think the China card bungle there did anything. Yeah, this is done. Yeah, make no mistake, I threw. This was ridiculous. This was ridiculous. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Why not? Disappointing. Disappointing.